They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. Up the sideline, past midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. On play action, Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, San Francisco. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go. Young. And he's going to have the Saints first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw, Young. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Young. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
No problem there on the extra point. The Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They send the tight end in motion. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Saints are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. In motion comes Thomas. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Saints are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Receiver in motion, going right. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He'll try to run for it. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And now he loses the football. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll take this to about the 28. Aiden Hutchinson, the former 1st rounder, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Pierce. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll try the right side with Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Sending a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Back to throw, Young. He'll air it out down the middle. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Niners have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Comeback route, and he's got it. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. Stroud to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. So we'll take it to the... They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the 49ers are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Motion man set right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. A 2nd down throw for Young. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Here's Young. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got a shot.
This is 1st and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here comes 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This one caught by Parkinson. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Young. Open downfield is Parkinson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Makes the score Saints 25, 49ers 21. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster.